Now we are going to with the exercise 5.2 second problem. Find two numbers. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Now here we are supposed to find two numbers whose sum is 27, and when you multiply the same two numbers you should get the product as 182. So what are those numbers? Let us assume one of the number as x. Let one of the number be x. The other number if one of the number is x, the other number can be written as, if I take this x over here, so we will get the value for other number. So the other number will be 27 minus x. Okay, so one of the number is x, the other number will be 27 minus x. According to the problem, when we add those two numbers, we will get the sum as 27 and the product is 182. So the same numbers we will multiply and we get a mathematical equation. So product of the two numbers is 182. So one of the number is x times other number is 27 minus x, and the product we are getting equals to as 182. So x times 27 minus x times x is equal to 182. So x times 27 is 27x, x times x is x square equals 182. Now as we know, the first term should be positive, so I'll take all this LHS terms to the RHS. So x square minus 27x plus 182 equals to 0. Now we got this as a quadratic equation. We need to find the values of the roots of this quadratic equation by the method of factorization to get the required numbers. So to get the required numbers, we need to find the roots of this quadratic equation. Again, by factorization, the method of factorization, the first step is multiply the first term with the last term. So 182 times x square will give you 182 x square. Now here we are going to find the factors of 182. By the method of prime factorization, we can get the 182. Just take the prime number 2, it goes 9 times 1 time. Then I'll be using 13 table, it goes 7 times. 7 once. So here the 182 can be written as 7 times 2, that is 14 into 13, and minus 14x minus 13 will give us minus 27x. So here it is x minus and minus, right? So minus 27x, this middle number can be replaced with minus 14x and minus 13x, and with this minus 14x and multiplied with minus 13x, we will be getting 182 x square. So x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0, which implies x square minus 14x minus 13x plus 182 equals 0. So x times x minus 14, x minus 14, if I take minus 13 common, equals 0. So x minus 13 times x minus 14 equals 0. So the values of x are 13 comma 14. Therefore, the roots are this. So the required numbers are 13 comma 14. Now to check whether the answer is correct or not, just 13 plus 14. 13 plus 14 will give you the answer 27, and 13 times 14. Just multiply 30 times 14. 4 3 is 12, 5, 3, 1. Answer is 182. So the required numbers are 13 and 14. Moving to the next third problem. Find two consecutive positive integers whose sum of squares is 613. Third problem. Find two consecutive positive integers. Find two consecutive positive integers sum of whose squares is 613. Consecutive here means one after the other. So let the numbers be x and x plus 1. According to the problem, the sum of the squares is 613. The square of the first number is x square. According to the problem, by problem we will get the square of first number plus square of the second number. The sum is 613. So here I'll be using a plus b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to 613. So x square plus 1 plus 2x is equal to 613. X square plus x square is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 equals 613. I am shifting this towards the left side. So 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 613 equals 0. All the terms from the right side are shifted to the left. So in the right side we will be left with 0. So 2x square plus 2x minus 612 is equal to 0. 1 minus 613 will give you minus 612. The bigger number sign should be put. Now if I take 2 common, x square plus x minus 306 is equal to 0. Just 612 divide with 2. 6 3 times 0 1 0 0 1, then take this 2 down, so you will get 306. So if you divide 612 with 2, the quotient is 306. So again shifting toward 2 towards RHS, so x square plus x minus 306 equals 0 divided by 2. This 2 we are shifting to the RHS and it comes in division. So x square plus x minus 306 is equal to 0 divided by 2 is 0. Now here this we got as a quadratic equation. We need to solve this quadratic equation to get the values of the numbers, to get the integers. So how to solve? Multiply the last term with the first term. 306 times x square. Now let us try to find the factors of 306. 306 by the method of factorization: 1 5 3, then 3 5 1, then 17 times 3, then 3 times 1. Now what are the possible values? 17 times 3 is 51. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times we can get the values of this 7 should be 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So 18x minus 17x will give us the middle term, which is plus x. So I can replace this x square with 18x minus 7x. 18x minus 17x minus 306 is equal to 0. So 18x minus 17x will give us the middle term, which is x plus x. 18x times 17x minus 17x will give minus 306 x square. That means the same factors when we subtract, we are going to get the middle term. The same factors when we multiply, we will be getting the product of the last two terms. So here I can take x common, x plus 18. Here also I can take 17 minus 17 common. So here the values of x will be x minus 17 and x plus 18 is equal to 0. So x value is 17 and another x value is minus 18. So the given integers are, the positive integers are, we cannot take minus 18 value, just we need to get the positive integer. So therefore the positive integers are first is x whose value is 17, another positive integer is x plus 1. So x value is 17 plus 1 which gives us 18. So the given positive integer, the required positive integers are 7 and 18. So therefore the required positive integers are 17 and 18. This is the solution for the third one.